Welcome back, guys. And in this section, we are going to be dealing with setbacks, how to deal with setbacks, risk management for resilience and recovery. So here's the thing. Let's face it. Setbacks are inevitable, whether it's missing a deadline or you experience a failed project, or perhaps you're not simply meeting your expectations. We've all been there. There's nothing wrong with setbacks, They are not failures. Setbacks are feedbacks. Even failure is a feedback. But it's more like the universe saying to you, hey, maybe try a different approach. So today we are going to walk through how to manage setbacks and building resilience and, how to keep moving towards what you want to achieve. Because the only thing worse than a setback is letting it stop you. As young leaders, as young professionals, the thing we often do is to tie our self-worth to our achievements. So when something doesn't go as planned, it feels personal. Well, for those who take this thing serious, and then you start asking yourself questions like, am I even capable of this? What will people think? Should I just give up? The truth is, setbacks ought because they disrupt our expectations. But failure isn't final unless you quit. What if instead of seeing setbacks as the end, you saw them as part of the process? Here's the mindset shift I want you to make. Setbacks are not obstacles. They are opportunities for growth, to approach things differently. So think about, say, when you're lifting weights, your muscles don't grow during the exercise. They grow when you recover. The stress you put on your muscles creates the conditions for strength. Setbacks are the same. They break you down, yes, but only so you can rebuild stronger. Only so you can go back to the board and re-strategize. Brian Tracy calls this crisis management thinking. When a setback happens, ask yourself, what's a lesson from this? What's the lesson here? How can I use this to grow? What's my next step? When you treat setbacks as part of the journey, not the end of it, you unlock the resilience to keep moving forward. So look, setbacks happen to everyone, even myself. While I was preparing to record these sessions, I had several setbacks that I almost gave up recording today. But no, I kept at it. I had the best laid out plan on how to record this session and all, and different things turned up to try to disrupt it. So even our best laid out plans can go sideways. Like the time I decided to wake up 5 a.m. every day till 5 a.m. club. And by day 3, my alarm was my worst enemy. The point is, we don't need to avoid these setbacks. They are unavoidable. The point is to, at every point in time, when we encounter any setback, to bounce back. And hey, if nothing else, they beg for grace to lose danger. So here's the practical step to building resilience and managing your risks along the way. So you want to start by turning setbacks into setups for success. And the first thing you need to do is reframe failure as feedback. Reframe setbacks as feedback. Ask yourself, what actually went wrong? And what can I learn from this? Every setback has a lesson, and I try to hold this orientation there every time. Every setback I encounter, I try to take a lesson away from it. So you find that lesson and then you use it. And then number 2, create a backup plan. Think of this as risk management. What's your plan B if things don't go as expected? So if your goal is to hit a tight deadline, give yourself buffer time built into your schedule. That will help. Number 3, focus on what you can control. You don't want to dwell on the things you don't have the power over. beyond or outside your sphere of influence. Shift your energy to what is actually actionable. So round back to what are the things that I can touch and affect and get stuff. Leave the things which are untouchable, unactionable, and you can't do anything about. When you do that, you are able to move on quickly rather than staying in the rut of that setback. And again, to number 4, I'm going to say, celebrate progress. I push this a lot. Even if it is small, remember, just because you didn't hit the mark doesn't mean you haven't made progress. Because you've not hit the target, take throwing a darts, for example. Because you didn't hit a target doesn't mean you didn't make progress. Because over time, you refine how you throw your dart to hit the target, and that's progress. So celebrate what went right. Celebrate progress. And I often talk about the importance of standing up straight with your shoulders back, not just physically, but mentally. Resilience isn't about pretending everything is fine. Nah, it's about finding and facing your setbacks with strength and with purpose. So you want to ask yourself questions like, who do I want to be in the face of challenges? Because the way you handle setbacks shape your character. It shapes your person. Every time you bounce back, you can prove to yourself and the world that you're stronger than your circumstances. So here's your challenge from this session. Think of a recent setback you've had, either tied to a particular goal or in life generally. Take 10 minutes to reflect on that setback and ask yourself these questions. What went wrong? What did you learn? And what's one small action you can take after your reflection time to get back on track? Remember, setbacks are not failures. They are just stepping stones, rather. They are not failures. They are stepping stones. They are feedback. And you use those stepping stones to build the life you want. You use those stepping stones to climb higher towards achieving your goals. And that's it for this session. Setbacks are part of the process. They don't define you. What defines you is how you respond when you encounter setbacks. In the next session, we'll talk about preparing for the new year, how to set intentions that align with your vision and create a roadmap for success. See you next session.